Okay, so this is kind of like a dog bulletin for Sebastian Maniscalco. Coming from me, let's face it, I'm not what you would call an inspirational figure. I'm just what you would call a mundane, moderately intelligent dog. So you could take it with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to say, that this is something that's whatever you would call, particularly omniscient or whatever. So let's not, but Sebastian, he's always had a go funny eye, but now that eye is straight on Columbo. He's got a Columbo eye working for himself. The one eye can dart around, but the other eye, like it just sits fixed straight ahead like it's on a stuffed animal or something, The one eye ain't quite in a sync with the other eye. And those lips, all of a sudden I noticed Sebastian's got like a little bit pinker, a little bit redder lips, like he's, drinking too much cheap Italian wine perhaps, and it's staining his lips. His lips ain't really what you would call full body. They're kind of more like baloney lips. As a matter of fact, the whole persona, the whole look is kind of reminds me of a mafia-esque Elon Musk. He's like a mafioso Elon Musk. But the other thing I noticed when he came out on stage was that tuxedo. He's a squat little guy. That tuxedo is kind of, if it's supposed to be a homage to the old school, the Frank Sinatra days, you got to be a little taller. You got to be a little bit more leaner. In those days, they didn't eat so much processed foods. They weren't worried about doing arm curls. You know what I'm saying? And also, Mr. Maniscalco, the line down the side of the tux, I don't know if it makes you look like a drum majorette, like one of them guys who's carrying a baton, touring a big baton and marching at the head of a parade. But, besides that suit, when he first came out, I was like, hey, Sebastian, I hope the organ grinder you stole that suit off of isn't going to try to sue you when he realizes you're a rich celebrity. When he walked out in that suit, I was like, golly, geez, where's your monkey? But whatever. The worst thing about the whole thing is those shoes. He's wearing those high risers, 4 or 5 inch heels. In the old days, those heels would have been clear plastic and there would have been goldfish swimming in them. Hey, Sebastian, when you're 5'4", 5'5", going 5'7", 5'8", it doesn't make you look what you would say that much more masculine if you look like you're walking around on stilts. You're a little squat guy. You don't got to try to, whatever. But listen, I'm a big fan. I am what you would call a die-hard, huge fan. I love the guy. So, whatever. Take it all with a grain of salt.